Alright everyone, so today we're going to be talking about the new character coming to the game, the Taskmaster. He's going to be a villain mercenary coming to the game, and whether he's going to be exciting for you or not kind of depends, because he is going to be more defensive targeted, so you're not going to see too much use of him probably. We'll see how he holds up in stuff like Arena and Blitz and all that, but he's primarily a defensive team, so yeah. And also we got a little bit on the live PvP that's coming soon to the game, but mostly it's all about Taskmaster we're going to be talking about. So, the Master of Mercenary. Greetings Commander. Start fine-tuning your fighting skills, because this week we're giving you a first look at an upcoming game mode that'll put your skill to the test like never before. Accompanying this reveal is a mercenary's new mercenary, a legendary event courtesy of Wakandan, and a blitz for your favorite mouthy Merc. Now get ready to rumble. So there's a couple of things here in the blog post, but it's mostly Taskmaster we're going to be talking about. So first up is versus battle. Flex your roster and your skills by testing your might in real-time fight with versus battle. So basically live PvP, you challenge a friend of yours or something, he accepts challenges and you go live into PvP. Not like the regular arena where you just go and fight, get 5 minutes and the bot is playing you. Here you're playing player versus player, so it's very exciting. So challenge your friends and alliance member in this exciting new way to play that pits your roster against theirs. Square off against another player in a strategic roster draft and then engage in real-time battle. So I'm looking real forward to that. We'll have more information in the coming weeks, but for a sneak peek of versus battle gameplay in action, check out this video. And this here is a video that Valley Flying posted on his channel. It is weekly news update. He's playing together, or he's doing the update together with Casino, and then he got the community manager and one of the game developer or directors or something to get along and showcase the live PvP, and they also showcase the model for Taskmaster. So I highly recommend you check it out. The live PvP looks amazing. You got the draft picks, you ban characters, you pick some, then you remove some. It looks very fun, and I got a big possibility to do a lot with that game mode. So check out Valley Flying's video here. So, onto the big stuff, Taskmaster. So, your Soldier of Fortune are about to hit the biggest score of their lives, because Taskmaster, the Master Mercenary, has arrived to lead them into battle. Tony Master, aka Taskmaster, was born with the ability to perfect mimic the movements of others after brief observation. Taskmaster has copied the fighting styles of numerous heroes and used his elite fighting skills to wreak havoc and train the henchmen of premier villainous organizations. As you'll see in his abilities, Taskmaster has copied his fighting style of some of Strike's greatest fighters. So, Taskmaster joins the mercenary team as a controller who steals enemy positive effect, applies bleed and stun, and overwhelms foes with mercenary assist. Taskmaster also transformed the mercenary team into Alliance War defensive specialist with additional synergies and a relentless passive ability that applies taunt to the enemy with the highest damage each turn. Alright, so a lot of information in that. We're going to be seeing that in the skills pretty soon. I'm going to talk about it. But as you can see here, he's going to be a Alliance War defensive team. So do not expect to use him for offense. He's probably going to be one of the most used defensive teams, maybe. We'll have to see, but probably the top alliance will kind of require you to have him like with Asgardians, Hydra and all that good stuff. So, behold the ultimate Merc. So his traits are going to be Villain, Global, Skill, Controller and Mercenary. So starting off with Basic. And these here are all with the orange ability, so what you see here is the maxed out ability. So maybe if you just had a purple it isn't as good, but it should come pretty close. But some of you might want to get the orange on, especially one of his uniques I think you will need. So it's Basic. Imitating Strike. Attack primary target for damage and then steal 3 positive effects. So just do damage to one target and steal an effect. They could be pretty good if you steal something like speed up, defensive up, offense up and that. So I'm really looking forward to trying that out, because it looks pretty OP, especially when you can steal defensive up. So his first special, Adaptive Assault. You start with 3 energy and it has a 5 turn cooldown. So attack primary target for damage and apply stun. Rebound chain to 3 additional targets for damage and apply offense down. Counter-attack breaks this chain. Right, so you're not going to be using this on the first turn, but yeah, you're going to be stunned the primary turret, then do a chain attack, and counter will break it. So pretty standard there. So his ultimate, Incendiary Arrow. This has an energy cost of 6, and it looks like you're going to be starting with it right away. So attack all enemies for damage, apply blind to primary target and 3 secondary targets, meaning that you will blind 4 of the 5 on the team. That's pretty huge. Apply bleed for 2 turns to all enemies, and this attack is unavoidable. Can't avoid it. And bonus attack all targets with bleed for piercing. So from the looks of it, with energy cost 6 out of 6, you will probably start with it, probably need orange for that, and you're just going to be blind the whole team right away, kind of like Magneto is. So I'm really looking forward to testing out how this will work, because this looks super OP and could probably come to a lot of teams. So his passive, and this one is the huge deal for a mercenary. It will just put them over the top. So Copycat Criminal. So on spawn, gain offense up for 2 turns, so offense up right at the start. Gain assist now on each mercenary villain else turn. I think this here is going to be an orange, but yeah, assist on each mercenary villain's turn. That's huge. So he's just going to be assisting left and right, and he's starting with offense up, so a lot of damage just straight out of the battle. Gain block chance, gain block amount, gain counter attack per mercenary ally. So you probably want to go a full mercenary team, and maybe you want to change it 1 or 2 for something other. Who knows, but we'll have to test it out. But I think it's going to be a full mercenary squad, at least in my opinion. So gain damage per skill enemy. So you're probably not going to be wanting to go in with a full skill team against this, because they're going to do more damage against you. So gain damage, mercenary villain allies gain damage too. So another reason to have it full of mercenary villains instead of others. And then on war defense. So this is just for war defense. This is not going to count towards blitz, arena or anything like that. So on spawn, fill speed bar of self and all mercenary villain allies per mercenary ally. It doesn't say how much yet, but hopefully it could be a big amount of deal. You know, so that Taskmaster can go before anybody else can go, and just put his blind out and all that stuff. On turn, apply taunt to the enemy with the highest damage. So each of his turn, he's going to apply taunt to the enemy with the highest damage. So this is going to be a team that's just going to go straight after your damage dealer. It's huge, because if your damage dealer dies, you know, you basically lost the match. Your tanks and that can't do much. So yeah, and this is unavoidable. Get extra focus for this. So basically, you're not going to avoid it. You're going to be targeted with taunt. So yeah. And then assist allies on non-attack abilities. So yeah, it's huge. Taskmaster just looks so insane with his whole kits. So I'm really looking forward to trying it out. And then accompanying Taskmaster arrival are update to his fellow mercenary. So of course all the mercenaries are going to be getting a rework. If it's huge or not, we don't know yet. And if it's all of them, we don't know yet, because some of them are kind of decent enough that if you put them with Taskmaster, they will be incredible. So yeah, and we'll have a complete breakdown of the upgrades in the upcoming 4.00 release note. So when the 4.00 release comes out, I will also be making a video covering that. Alright, so before we move on, I just want to talk a little bit about the mercenaries. So right here, these are all the villain mercenaries here. So out of this, I think I figured some, that are going to be vital for the team. But first off, like Killmonger, I don't see him being on this team, because he is needed for Wakandans. There's only 5 Wakandans, and I don't see him being replaced by any other Wakandan team. So I would just rule him out right away. You know, maybe we'll actually have to see, but I don't think the efficiency is there to put him in over the others here. So Court, I'm still a little unsure about. You know, he is pretty decent, and I think he's a little bit underrated, but he isn't that great either. So maybe if he gets a rework, you know, We'll see, but other than that, he can be using a Spear Cree team or something like that instead, maybe. But so out of those here, I think Bullseye, Merc Lieutenant, and Merc Riot Guard. I think those three are going to be vital for the team, at least with the kits that I have now. Merc Sniper and Merc Soldier just have pretty standard kit, just standard basic, just specialist damage to one target, and yeah, the unique is just gain a little bit extra damage, so it's nothing special, but we'll see. I think it's either Merc Soldier, Merc Sniper, or Core that's going to be going in the last slot. So either one of those, but I think mostly Soldier or Sniper are going to go for it. But we'll have to see. So first off, Bullseye, you know, he got a lot of damage, you know, just standard lot of damage here. And then here, he's got gained 10% accuracy, and then all allies gain 10% accuracy, and mercenary allies gain 10% crit damage. So this is one of the reasons I think he's going to be included, because he gives accuracy to the whole team, and he's also one of the best Merc villains there is. So second out is Merc Lieutenant, or as he was called before, the poor man's Black Widow, you know, back when Black Widow was in the meta. That's because he's got this here, call the shots, play offense up to all allies for one turn, and apply speed up to all allies for one turn. So it's kind of like a Black Widow. So and together with the Mercenary and Taskmaster, I think it's going to be an incredible important ability here to get offense up and speed up. He's also got this here in his basic where it grants one ability engine to an ally, so that's good too. And then here on turn, 40% chance to heal lowest health ally for 20% of his character's max health, and if ally is mercenary, you know, if you go with a full Taskmaster mercenary team, heal for 30% of this character's max health. So yeah, he has a lot he can offer to the mercenaries, so I think he's going to be an important part of it. And he's actually, him together with Mercenary Riot Guard is actually used on some teams that's pretty good, so they aren't completely out of the meta, so they're still great, but together with Mercenary Villains, Taskmaster, just over the top. So then Mercenary Riot Guard, I think he's going to be on the team just for the simple reason here: gain taunt for one turn, gain defense up on self for 3 turns, and apply defense up to 4 lowest health allies for 1 turn. So he's going to be applying defense up to the whole team to make them survive, and he's the sole tank of the mercenaries. None of the other mercenary villains allies has a tank, so he's going to be the one. So yeah, out of all this, I think Bullseye, Merc Lieutenant, and Merc Riot Guard together with Taskmaster are going to be the 4 vital ones, and then we'll see if the updates to the Merc villains will change any of that. If Court Pursuer will get an update, I highly doubt he will get an update, but I think at least Mercenary Sniper and Mercenary Soldier will get an update, so we'll have to see which one will be better for the team. But yeah, that's my take on it. You know, let me know in the comments down below what you think the teams will be, and yeah. So, moving on, Masterclass. So, it's still a little Taskmaster, but this is his campaign. So one of the first chances at recruiting Taskmaster will be via his upcoming event campaign. So it's going to be an event campaign release, not a blitz or anything like that. So go on a secret strike mission to discover the whereabouts of Taskmaster after it's gone missing. You'll need a team with the limited time covert trait for this mission, which you can filter via your roster. So we're going to see what the covert trait are going to be. I don't think it's in the game now, not that I've seen. Maybe I missed it, but yeah. So it's going to be covert trait characters. So I'm looking forward to see who that is, and I hope that the event will not be over the top difficulty, so we don't have to get gear 12, gear 13, 14 characters. But usually they're pretty nice about the event campaigns. So each node in the Masterclass event campaign will reward Masterclass Orb Fragment that contains selected characters with the limited time cover trait, which excludes legendary characters Aiden Coulson, Minerva, Yo-Yo, and Red Skull. So I'm guessing Coulson, Minerva, Yo-Yo, and Red Skull are going to have the cover trait. So yeah. And then this is Taskmaster, you know. His kit looks amazing. He looks like an amazing defensive team. So now we're moving on from him to talk about the little bit small update like blitzes and legendaries upcoming. So first up is the Princess and the Symbiote. Stock up on Vibranium because Vulcano's legendary member is returning for a legendary event, Princess and the Symbiote. You need a 5-star Spider-Verse team for a shot at the recruiting the support special. Shuri anchors the Vulcano team by fueling Vulcano allies with defensive up, a built energy and charges, while also revitalizing team with powerful heals. So Shuri is an important character in itself because she's pretty meta in U7, and also with the new Chaos tier where you earn Red Star promotion credits, she's extremely useful, or actually she's needed because you need 5 Vulcanos for that. And as of Spider-Wars, these here are the characters you're going to need. You know, the most popular probably to go for are the Sinister 6, because you can also unlock Invisible Woman with those, because she has a Sinister 6 tag. And, well, no, she doesn't have, but the unlock requirement has a Sinister 6 tag. So yeah, I think those are going to be the best to go for. Green Goblin, Mysterio, Rhino, Shocker and Vulture. And then for upcoming blitzes, it's time for maximum effort. Deadpool is back with his Merc with a Most Blitz. So I just want to say this, it's a shame that he doesn't go as a Merc villain, because he's kind of, I think he's an underrated character and he doesn't really have any place in the game, really, in my opinion, you know. And just having him on the Taskmaster team would have brought so much life to him, and would have been such a great character, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get to see some more X-Force characters and mutants, you know, that can have more synergy with him and that he can find a home for. So yeah. Bust through enemies and the fourth wall, of course, it's Deadpool. On your way towards Deadpool character shot. And next is Corvus Glaive's second blitz. So after Deadpool you get Corvus Glaive's second blitz. Currently the first one is running right now. So it's Corvus Blitz now, and then you're going to have the Red Star together with the Premium Blitz that's going to run after that, and then Deadpool, and then Corvus. So in about a week's time we're going to have to see Corvus returning on Blitz. And you'll need a stealthy brawler to complete the Black Order team, who grants Thanos all 6 Infinite Stones and empower Thanos with new abilities. So he's going to be an incredible important character if you can manage to get Ebony Maw using Inhumans at 5-star. Ebony Maw I think is slated to arrive mid-May, I've seen. Don't quote me on that, but it's what I've seen. So yeah, an incredible important team Black Order is going to be. You know, Foxnet has himself said that it's going to be their next arena meta team, but whether you want to trust them or not, but just from looking at the kids, so Proxima, Corvus, Thanos empowered, you know, it's going to be huge. So yeah. And then also we got the bonus events. If you're looking for more character shots, look no further than this week's bonus event. Up first is the Need a Hand bonus event, which rewards double character shot for hand characters in the respective campaign nodes. So double drop on hand characters. You know, they don't see much use in the game other than the catalyst of change. I think that's what the one is called. The event that comes around that gives you a basic catalyst and all that good stuff. And on deck after this is the Tangle Web bonus event, which rewards 2x Spider-Verse character shots in the campaign node. No, it's to fuel you towards the Shuri event, so you know, make sure to refresh that if you just a few shots on some characters. And then until next time, good luck, commanders. Alright, so that was the current blog post here. You know, I already know the video got a little bit long, but you know, we got to talk about Taskmaster, which was the most important, and just how amazing he's going to be in war defense. So really looking forward to see him. So yeah, this was the video. You know, tell me, are you excited for live PvP to the game? Are you excited for Taskmaster, or it's just boring that it's going to be another defensive team that, you know, you're probably not going to be seeing much use of? You know, so yeah, please let me know down in the comments. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, consider subscribing if you want to see more videos. Like I said, I will be making a new video when the 4.00 updates come out, and you know, covers the new mercenary reworks and such. So yeah, and also follow me at twitch.tv/Rupical66 for whenever I stream. I usually stream Marvel Strike Force and Star Wars Skulks of Her most of the time, but also stream a lot of other stuff. So yeah, and follow me on Twitter on @Rupical66 to get updates whenever I post video or go live on Twitch. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.